A record number of migrants have been arrested at the southern border in 2022, but the reason why that number is so high may surprise you. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but first, how many arrests are we talking about? In a new report from U.S. Customs and Border Protection, the agencies say they've had more than 2.2 million encounters with migrants so far in this 2022 fiscal year, and we still have another month and a half to go. Now, before I show you how that number compares to all the years past, it's important to understand why Border Patrol uses the word encounter. In terms of these reports, an encounter is a catch-all for all the ways a Border Patrol agent interacts with a migrant. That includes if the interaction happens out in the field or at a port of entry, or if Border Patrol agents apprehend or expel a migrant under Title 8, or expel that migrant under Title 42. An encounter could also mean a physical detainment that doesn't ultimately end in a migrant's arrest. Now, let's talk about how 2022 encounters compare to previous years. In 2021, when Title 42 and Title 8 were in full swing, the Border Patrol encounter number was more like 1.9 million. During the height of the pandemic in 2020, there were almost 650,000 encounters. In 2019, we were at 1.1 million encounters. 2018, 683,000 encounters. And in 2017, there were almost 527,000 encounters. So you clearly see fiscal years 21 and 22 are far outpacing the 4 years before. Why? There's lots of reasons, but it basically comes down to more migrants are coming across the border, whether that's because the pandemic hit their own economy hard and they're looking for work and a better life here in America, which accounts for about 70% of these encounters, or the perception that the Biden administration is soft when it comes to immigration. But there's one other reason that may surprise you. It turns out Title 42 may be backfiring a bit. Why? Because in the policy, there is no penalty for repeated crossings, and the numbers are showing it. In 2021 and 2022, the number of migrants coming back across the border and being arrested again after they were deported once in the same year has jumped. In 2021, repeat crossings accounted for 27% of encounters, and in 2020, it was 26%, which is much higher than all of 2015 through 2019.